Welcome to a new episode of New Gameplay. Today, I'm Kyle Hilliard here with Wes LeBlanc.
Hello, hello.
You can tell we're close friends now because I said your last name correctly, I think.
Yes, that is Watch the Game Informer show Friday, if you're wondering what that means.
That's right. So this is, I've already forgotten the name, Vengeful Guardian Moonrider. A game that will be out, maybe when you're watching this, it comes out January 12th, 2023. It is a throwback Genesis video game, I would say. I'd say it's inspired more by Genesis than like Super Nintendo, but it is like that 16-bit era kind of game.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, I can already see how it's very Genesis-esque.
Yeah, and you're the Moonrider. You are the titular Moonrider. This screen doesn't make any sense yet, but you have power-ups here. You can pick like 2 to take it in with you, so you'll find them in levels and stuff. Like I found one that let me like recharge my special ability and stuff like that. Yeah, I played a little bit last night, played about an hour or so. There's a lot of these, admittedly, you know, these kind of throwback, pixelated platformers, you know.
Yeah.
But my impression with this one right out of the gate is pretty strong. Like, it feels good. And most importantly, it reminds me of Mega Man X.
That's a great game to be reminded of.
I love Mega Man X. It's not, you know, it's not like Mega Man X in the sense that you're like shooting. You're not wall jumping. You can do this sort of Metroid style wall jump. And yeah, you don't have a gun, you have a sword. So maybe you're playing a little like Zero in Mega Man X4. But just the structure of the levels and like it just reminds me of it enough to like really like it. Yeah, you kind of jump a little like Metro. What's that? What'd you say?
Lots of blood.
Oh yeah, pretty violent. I think that maybe you're actually the bad guy in this game.
Oh.
You seem to be like escaping from some facility.
It's a fun little
twist. So I have
twist.
my normal attack. I mean, I don't know for sure. Maybe I'm not, but it just something about it feels that way, right?
It looks like a bad guy, like a cool bad guy.
Yeah. So I don't like again. It's funny. I keep saying it reminds me of Mega Man X, and then I list all the ways it's not like Mega Man X. You don't have a dash button, but you can sprint.
Okay.
You can hold down the right trigger to sprint. I'm playing with a controller on Steam, and I think it's only coming to Steam so far. I could be wrong about that, but it just, man, I don't. It feels good, you know. Like sometimes these games really just hit in the right way. They just really emulate that classic platformer style of game.
Yeah.
And I think this is one of them. It just feels right.
Is it doing anything kind of new for this style of game, or is it just kind of trying to really perfect, like, you know, games of old that did this well?
I mean, kind of the latter, unless here's kind of a weird example. You can, maybe this is kind of unique. So you can fight this thing, you know, you can hit it. It's obviously taking damage. But I actually found that this was sort of the better approach, is I actually get it to shoot that.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
I keep getting hit by it. You're supposed to do it without getting hit. So ignore that part of it. See, now it's like, now this guy's here. This is why I feel like the bad guy. This is why I think it's the bad guy.
This guy's just like, please let me out.
And the only way to progress,
yeah,
is to just
obliterate him.
You also have like special weapons, which I haven't really been using. I'll use one on this guy.
Yeah, I was about to ask, like, so is it just primarily this sword thing he's using?
Yes. Oh gosh, I almost forgot. We won't get to it. But the other Mega Man X thing is when you defeat the bosses, you get their ability. Like you can swap out this attack with a special ability. So I beat this guy the other night who reminded me of Flame Mammoth from Mega Man X and gave me like a tornado weapon.
That's cool. That's very cool.
And then when you get past this opening level that we're playing right now, you can pick which boss you want to pursue. There's no recommended order or anything like that. I think there's 6.
Okay, so also very Mega Man-ish.
Yep.
What's the difficulty like? I feel like that's a big part of these kind of retro throwback games.
Yeah, good question. It's not easy. I definitely played. I had to try a boss a number of times. Oh no, I used all my special... Usually you can break through that wall, but because I used all my magic, so to speak, Maybe I can get some back here. Oh yeah, you can do the sort of downward. Whoop. Okay. I guess I won't be able to go to that secret area, but you know what? We'll live. We'll be all right. Wesley, I got distracted. What was that? What was your question for me?
Difficulty. What is the is it like?
Difficulty.
Is it as hard as these retro games, or is it like, I don't know, something a little easier?
It seems like it's about on par, right? I didn't feel like I was sort of unfairly. I could find the patterns and that kind of thing. It just took me a couple tries, which is like about where I like it. I don't want to be able to notice the pattern right away necessarily.
Yeah.
That was a shortcut that I just took. I came back around. But I want to try the boss a few times. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel that. Yeah, I definitely, for me, you know, there's games that try to strive for that like Ninja Gaiden difficulty, and those usually that's usually a bit too much for me. But
yeah,
something like this,
easier than Ninja Gaiden.
Yeah, something in the Mega Man realm is a little more my speed.
After a few attempts on a boss last night, it gave me an optional power up that was like, hey, your shield is stronger, but the downside is like your grade at the end of the level will never be better than a B.
Oh, interesting.
And I was like, oh, I don't care about the grade.
Yeah.
So yes, please, I will take that. Thank you for offering that to me.
Yeah, that's cool. I guess if someone's after like high scores, which I know is a big part of this style of game, but yeah, for me, I'd be like, sure, I don't care what my score is at the end. Did I reach the end of the level?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, it's that warning thing. Very Mega Man XC. Also very, sort of that Giger, Scorn kind of look,
I was about to say.
It kind of reminds me of Contra, specifically the SNES one, the best one.
Yeah,
the only one I really played a lot.
These visuals are really cool. I like the smoke at the bottom. That's a cool little touch.
Yeah. Let's see how we doing. And the boss, we got the boss health at the top right, so let's see. There we go. See this? Yeah, this is obviously you need to be moving, you need to sort of recognize the patterns. Which way is he going? Oh, I got hit by that. But like I appreciate that it's not, totally. Oh gosh, I'm down to like 1 health. Am I gonna be able to do it?
It's nice that you can like take some damage.
Yeah.
I hate whenever games expect you to like 2 hits and you're done, and it's perfect. Like, okay, cool. So this first try was not possible.
Yeah, well that's the other I got a power up, and these are all optionals. Like you can equip 2 power ups anytime. One was glass cannon, so it was like you can only take 1 hit, but you do a lot of damage, and it's specifically for like the hardcore. And I was like, well, that's not me, so I'm good. Thank you.
That's the power modules.
Yeah, and I missed the secret there because I used up all my magic or whatever.
Yeah.
To break through that special zone, which I believe. Oh gosh, it was the one that lets you recharge your like magic, quote unquote. I don't know what it's actually called, but it's functionally magic.
Gotcha.
See, doesn't this guy just seem evil? He just seems like the bad guy.
Yeah, he definitely doesn't seem like somebody I'd probably hang out with, but I don't really have any friends that wear armor to begin with, so.
Right. So here, yeah. So now, like we did that first level, I got a B, and now you have your choice of like 6 places to go to. So very, very Mega Man-y.
This is cool. So this is probably like a nice little short and sweet throwback thing. This seems like a 1 or 2 session kind of game.
My understanding is it's not a very long game.
Oh, yeah.
I haven't played this level yet.
Oh, okay. This is sick.
Yeah, this looks great. This is a total surprise for me too, Wes. I did not try this level last night.
Yeah. Everybody listening, he's just trying to explain why he's gonna die.
Yeah, right.
This is really
so
cool.
The six levels, they seem pretty diverse. There was one where I was like, jumping around, kind of Storm Eagle, Mega Man X Storm Eagle style, on ships. Ooh, we got a jump coming up here. I should have played this level last night. This is fantastic. But, do I have to steer? Oh, I do have to steer a little bit. Okay. I was wondering if it was just, like, kept me on the track. Oh, that's health. Give me that. But, yeah, I mean, anyway, Wes, like, we don't need to dive into this super deep. I mean, this is a Vengeful Guardian Moonrider. It's out on January 12th. on Steam. My first impressions are positive. If you like these kind of throwback games, this seems like a solid one. You know?
It looks like it. I mean, this level alone has sold me on this game. Like,
really?
the second it booted up, I was like, I'm gonna check that out for sure.
Cool. Well, Wes, thanks for checking. Oh, did you have a final comment?
Yeah, real quick. It is also coming, or is available. No, it is coming to Switch and PlayStation, it looks like.
Oh, great. Yeah, I would love to play this on Switch.
Yeah.
This just feels like perfect for that. That's such a weird thing. I can never, if someone asks me to qualify that statement, like, why do you want to play this on Switch? I never have a good answer.
Me either.
But this game feels like it would be good on Switch.
Especially now that there's Steam Deck. Like, I have games where I'm like, that's a Steam Deck game, that's a Switch game, and I couldn't tell you why.
Yeah, they did. I will say this, in the sort of them reaching out to offer us this code, they said, the Steam Deck version's not verified. Like, we don't know how it runs on Steam Deck. I played a bunch on Steam Deck, and I will say that it ran pretty dang well. So my sort of, cursory Steam Deck testing have been positive. I think it was pretty great. So
that's great to hear.
Yeah. But yeah, so Vengeful Guardian Moonrider. It should be out soon if it's not already. It seems cool so far. And again, Wes, thanks for hanging out and checking it out. I appreciate it.
Yeah, anytime. Thanks for having me.
Of course.